Once upon a time, in a small village nestled in the rolling hills of medieval England, there lived a young woman named Sarah. Sarah was known throughout the village for her kind heart and gentle nature, and everyone who knew her loved her. One night, as Sarah lay in bed, she was awoken by a strange noise coming from outside her window. At first she thought it was just the wind, but as the noise grew louder, she began to feel uneasy. She sat up in bed, her heart racing, and listened as the sound grew closer and closer. Suddenly, the door to her bedroom burst open, and a ghostly figure appeared in the doorway. It was a woman dressed in a tattered white gown, her long hair flowing behind her like a cloak. Her face was pale and gaunt, and her eyes were dark and empty. Sarah screamed and tried to run, but the ghostly woman reached out and grabbed her arm, pulling her towards the door. Sarah fought and struggled, but the ghost was too strong. As she was dragged out of her bedroom, Sarah could hear the ghostly woman whispering in her ear, "Come with me, child. I have something to show you." The ghost led Sarah through the dark corridors of the village, down into the underground tunnels that ran beneath the town. As they walked, Sarah could feel the cold, clammy air seeping into her bones, and she shivered with fear. Finally, the ghost stopped and turned to Sarah, her eyes burning with a strange, otherworldly light. "Do you see now, child?" she said in a low, rasping voice. "Do you see the darkness that lurks beneath the surface of this world?" Sarah nodded, too terrified to speak. The ghost reached out and touched her face, her cold fingers leaving a trail of ice on Sarah's skin. "This is the fate that awaits us all," she said. "The fate of the damned." And with that, the ghost vanished, leaving Sarah alone in the dark, with only the sound of her own terrified breathing to keep her company. After her encounter with the ghost, Sarah was never the same. She became distant and withdrawn, spending most of her days alone in her room. The villagers whispered about her strange behavior, but no one knew what had caused the change in her. As the years passed, Sarah's behavior grew increasingly erratic. She began to spend more and more time in the woods, and rumors circulated that she was practicing dark magic. Eventually, Sarah left the village altogether and moved into an old abandoned hut in the forest. No one knew what happened to her there, but some said that they saw strange lights flickering in the windows at night, and that they heard the sound of chanting and incantations coming from within. Some even claimed that they saw Sarah in the woods, her eyes glowing with an otherworldly light as she hunted small animals and children, but no one dared to approach the woods, for they knew that Sarah was no longer the kind and gentle woman they had once known. She had become something dark and twisted, a creature of the forest, feared and reviled by all who knew her. And so Sarah remained a mysterious and terrifying presence in the woods, shrouded in mystery and fear.
Thank you for watching the story. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new upload. If you're feeling brave enough, leave a comment and let us know which story was the most frightening for you. And if you have any horror stories of your own that you'd like to share, we'd love to hear them.